Mr. Speaker, in particular, I want to thank fellow senators who have allowed and supported me in the discharge of my responsibilities as the Majority Whip. Ladies and gentlemen, colleague senators, I thank you. Mr. Speaker, sir, to the people of Kakamega, I would like to address them on the following issues. 1, Mumias Sugar Company, the sugarcane growing sector, and the sugar industry. 2, infrastructure in Kakamega and Kakamega Teaching and Referral Hospital. And finally, Mr. Speaker, on the matter of housing and Kakamega airstrip. Mr. Speaker, sir, as we all know, the sugar industry has gone through very difficult times. Farmers of sugarcane continue to endure difficulties that are very well known to all of us, ranging from the high cost of farm inputs, expensive labor, low payment per ton of the produce, and difficulties in accessing harvest permits, not to mention corruption within the sugar industry. Mr. Speaker, I have fought against all these challenges with the support from some of our elected members of Parliament. I am glad to inform you that the future looks bright. I want to thank Mutahi Sugar Company and West Kenya Sugar Company, who have been accommodative of some of our demands and requests for betterment of the sugar industry. I also want to thank Mr. Sarbirai, the new investor of Mumias Sugar Company, for the zeal he has demonstrated for revival of Mumias Sugar Company. He has put the nucleus estate under Ken, and on 1st of this month, the new investor in Mumias has started crushing Ken. We are indeed grateful. Furthermore, Mr. Speaker, I would like to thank the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, for his support in stamping out cartels from the sugar industry and writing off the debts amounting to 117 billion shillings that was owed by sugar companies, therefore allowing the companies to start on a clean slate. Allow me, Mr. Speaker, to say we will never forget that Mambo Matatu was born in Kakamega. Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm pleased that we go to recess. Mutembei Sugar Company and West Kenya Sugar Company have announced an increased payment rate of 6,020 shillings per ton of cane harvested and delivered by farmers, with a commitment that farmers be paid within 7 days. I'm even more grateful, Mr. Speaker, to the new investor in Mumias Sugar Company, who has announced a higher payment rate of 6,030 shillings per ton. Similarly, I wish to congratulate the investor in Mumias Sugar Company for his unprecedented cane development program, as evidenced by the thousands of acres of nuclear farm that he has put under cane development. Mr. Speaker, I would like to note that the Senate is currently working on legislation from the National Assembly that seeks to improve sugarcane farming and the sugar industry. Even with all the progress registered, there is still much to do, particularly with regard to the importation of sugar that ultimately impacts negatively on the sugar industry. I therefore urge the President and the National Treasury to develop a friendly sugar importation policy that, Mr. Speaker, could include an opportunity for sugar outgrower companies to be sharing in the benefit of importation of sugar when there is a deficit. Mr. Speaker, on the matter of the road infrastructure, I'm pleased that the President has lived up to the manifesto which committed to improve road infrastructure. In Kakamega County, this is evidenced by the ongoing upgrading to bitumen standard of the Ikoli Kimanget, Malaba Samiti Nabaholo Chebuyusi Road and the Tarbo Seregea Soi Road. The government plans to also complete the Lurandi Shikoti Ingobe Nambaja Dorfu Musikoma Road C41 that was advertised on Monday of last week. Mr. Speaker,